Hey guys, welcome back to AIRIS. Without any further ado, let's start off where we left off last time. Right here. You've really never heard of someone experiencing that? Well, not unless they've consumed too much alcohol, no. Are you sure? Can you think harder? Are you that stupid that you can't remember? I'm kidding. You know of everything that happens in the guild. You've never overheard anyone complaining about a hole in their memory or waking up in strange places they don't remember going to? I realize that my voice has continuously risen in volume as my anxiety grows, and I immediately duck my head, lowering my tone to a whisper, but it's too late. I can feel someone staring at my back, and a quick glance behind me confirms my suspicions. There's a vaguely familiar man, hovering near the quest board in the hall, his spectacles glinting in the flickering light of a nearby lamp as he tilts his head in my direction. I really haven't heard of anything about that. Why? Is it important? Mindful of the stranger's burning gaze on me still, I force a casual smile, though it probably comes out more like a grimace. Not particularly, no. Are you alright, Alia? Why are you asking? Why are you suddenly... I need to figure out a voice for her. Why are you suddenly asking odd things like that? I need a... Okay. Fuck. Okay, whatever. Have you finally lost your mind to fatigue from your constant training? See, I warned you about that. It doesn't matter how much you train. You'd never beat me anyway. I just don't know how to say that. Evera flashes me an impish smile, and I return to the Smile Weekly. God, I return to the Smile Weekly. Psh, I return the Smile Weekly. My dog barked. I'm sorry. No, nothing. No reason. Don't worry about it. Evera clearly doesn't believe me, and I lean in closer, lowering my voice to a whisper. Listen, can I ask you for a favor? Of course, what is it? Can you keep an ear out for any information about blackouts like the ones I described? Or perhaps try to find out for me if anyone has heard of this happening? Evera's brows furrow in confusion, but she agrees readily with a small nod. Of course, but what's going on, Alia? If you've run into some sort of trouble, you can tell me, you know. I tried my best to help. Her genuine concern brings a real smile to my face, and I touch her arm lightly in gratitude. It's nothing like that. Evie? I'm gonna say Evie. It's nothing like that, Evie, but thank you. It's good to know that you have my back. The doubt lingers in Evera's eyes, but she gives a curt nod. I'll let you know if I hear anything. Thank you. With one last grateful smile, I leave her table and head towards a quiet corner of the guild hall, wanting to get as far away from the searching eyes of the stranger as possible. I take a sip from my drink slowly, using the opportunity to peek to my left. Yep, he's still staring at me, his brows furrowed as though he's trying to figure out the world's biggest mystery. I probably shouldn't linger around anymore. Damn it! Lyle's going to be really upset when they hear about how I've messed up. And in the end, I didn't even learn anything useful at all. I can only hope Evera will bring good news at some point. With a heavy sigh, I down my beer in one gulp and slam the empty glass back onto the table, pushing myself to my feet. Troubled? Mother of... Who the hell are you? Do you have a habit of sneaking up on people? Ooh, he's beautiful. You're a beautiful man. You're beautiful, you're gorgeous, I love you. I spin around to stare in anger at the cause of my near heart attack, but I falter at the sight of the stranger from earlier. It's him, the weird guy who probably overheard what I was saying to Evra. What does he want? My stomach begins to tie itself into knots, and I instinctively take a step back, my back bumping into the corner of the table. His gaze darts to my back, pressed up against the table, and his face transforms into a friendly, reassuring smile that, strangely enough, makes me relax just a bit. I'm sorry, have I startled you? My name is Kylan. It's a pleasure to meet you. What kind of a name is that? Eyeing him with suspicion, I can only manage a curt nod and terse answer. Alia, nice to meet you. Alia. I think I've heard that name before. He tilts his head, his brows furrowing. Everyone's brows are furrowing! And everyone's curtly nodding in this game. What? It's hard to say all the time. Brows furrowing and concentration as he thinks. Oh, I know who you are. You are one of the warriors in the front lines of the... What's the name of that battle again? That raid on the Wraith's nest a couple years back? You were awarded a Medal of Bravery for your heroic acts, weren't you? Despite myself, I can't help but return his smile, standing just a little straighter. Yeah, I was. Ooh, falling in love! I'm surprised you remember that. I just have a good memory, and I like to keep up with the news about the vassals. Wink. I used to be one, you see, before I retired a few years back. But you're not an old man. Retired? My eyebrow raising, I sweep my gaze over his figure. He looks barely older than me. How can he be? That's exactly what I asked. But how can he be retired already? Catching my eyes, Kylan smile grows, and he taps his left shoulder with one finger. Injured in battle, never quite recovered the same. Oh, I see. A wave of sympathy rushes over me. Just the thought of having to give up my dream of being a vassal for the country, protecting the people with my sword. Were the medics unable to heal the injury? I hear they can perform some pretty miraculous feats with their healing magic. Kylan shakes his head slowly with a small smile tinged with sadness. Poisoned fangs. Saved my life by purifying the poison, but can't fix the damaged muscles in my shoulder. As powerful as the healers are, they can't cure everything, a concern that I believe you share as well. My gaze sharpens at the knowing glint in his eyes, and I realize with a start that he's referring to what he overheard from my conversation earlier. Damn it! He got my guard down. I should have left as soon as he approached me. I don't know what you're talking about. At my stilted reply, Kylan lowers his voice, adopting a soothing tone. Look, I don't mean any harm. I just overheard what you said to your friend earlier, and I think I may be able to help with your problem. That's all. You can trust me. While he speaks, I've taken the opportunity to inch away from him, trying to think of ways to extricate myself from this conversation, but his words give me pause. He thinks he can help with my situation? Ooh! Oh, goddammit, I should have said before this. Goddammit! This always happens before, right before I can say. It always. Okay, what do I do? Should I stay and hear what he has to say, or leave before the situation escalates further? Wave Evra over to help you escape, leave while I still can, hear him out. I think it would be best to hear him out. And you know what? I can always come back to this point if I don't like my choice. I'm probably gonna replay this again and choose different things anyway, so let's hear him out. Crossing my arms in front of my chest, I slide a suspicious look out of the corner of my eyes. I'm listening. Kylan adjusts his glasses, a smile tugging at the corner of his lips. Thank you for not running. Well, after I retired from being a vassal, I began to spend all my days researching magical cures, potions, and the like to heal my shoulder, you see. I think I might have something that can ease the symptoms of your affliction. My heart begins to pound in hope, and I turn to face Kylan fully. What about a cure? Do you know what kind of illness this is? I'm afraid not, I apologize. I exhale loudly, closing my eyes from the bitter disappointment. I need some disappointment ointment, man. Of course, I should have known. However, if you agree to aid me in my research, I can work on finding a cure to your problem. At the eager tone of his voice and curious glint in his eyes, my guard rises again. Research? No, this is too risky. I know nothing about this guy, for all I know, he's planning to conduct some strange experiments on me for his sadistic pleasure. Oh my god! You're a sadist! You're a sadist! You're a masochist! You're a sadist! If anyone knows what anime I'm referencing to, I love you. Thank you for your kind offer, but I believe I'll pass. Look, I promise that this will be completely harmless. It's just, I'm afraid it's still a no. I must leave now. It was nice meeting you. Goodbye. Wait! Shrugging off his hand on my arm, I make a beeline for the exit. Thankfully, when I turn my head back to peek over my shoulder, I see that Kylan has decided not to give chase, merely staring after me with a confused frown. Aww. I regret making that choice, actually. Honestly,
did you have to make me come along for this sort of simple quest? You're just delivering some packages from one end of the town to the other. You don't need me here.
Pausing to catch my breath, I plop down to the ground and begin to fan myself. Next to me, Teddy raises up 2 legs and pokes me with one paw.
Hey, don't ignore me.
I reach out to give her a gentle pat on the head, smiling at the pout on her face. I just want to spend some time with you. You don't mind keeping me company, do you? I hide a grin when she drops back down to all fours, her nose in the air.
Stop wasting time, then. Let's go.
Mother of souls, Teddy, it's boiling hot today. Let me take a break. I'm about to die from heat exhaustion.
Your fault for taking this kind of quest. You aren't a novice vassal. There are better quests more worthy of your time.
I bite my lips, staying silent as I continue to fan myself. I can't exactly tell Teddy that I need all the quests I can to keep my mind off things. Immediately, the blackouts and Kylan's offer pop into my head, and I try to push the thoughts away. Go away, thoughts! I don't need you! I don't need to think to live! Animal instinct, man. Animal instinct! The shopkeeper offered decent rewards. I could use the gold.
Don't you already have?
Teddy doesn't get a chance to finish her sentence because a familiar voice rings out above us, making us lift our heads. Hey, Alia! Hey, what are you doing? Oh, hey, Evera. What are you doing here? Aren't you doing physical training with Lyle today? Lyle seemed distracted and out of sorts today, so we called it quits early. You wouldn't happen to know what's bothering them, would you? I couldn't make a wild guess, but I doubt Lyle would be happy with me telling Evera the truth. Sensing my hesitation, Evera shrugs with a grin. You don't have to tell me. Anyways, what's with the gigantic cart? Did you go on a shopping spree again? I did not! It's for a quest! I'm delivering goods for a shopkeeper. Evera raised an eyebrow, glancing at the cardigan.
Since when do you accept
Quests other than the ones that require you to swing your sword at things?
That's what I said as well.
See, even Teddy agrees with me. Shooting the two of them a playful glare, I duck my head, hating that I have to lie to them. I just need the gold. Well, shucks, Aelia, if you needed the gold, you could just go on another run through a dungeon with me. We had pretty good loot yesterday, didn't we? Yesterday? Did you forget already? We cleared the Cavern of Deception yesterday together, along with Ridry and Darren. Ridry and Darren. Hey guys, I'm gonna cut this episode short. Sorry about that. Someone came in my room without permission. Well, it's a good thing too. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna cut this episode off here. If you enjoyed that, leave a like down below. If you didn't, still leave a like, because I need it. And well, remember guys, die safely. Bye-bye!